Welcome back to Brain Fuel. In today's episode of Brain Fuel, we are breaking down what grievance really is, why it matters, and how organizations solve them step by step. Whether you are a student of HRM or just curious about workplace dynamics, this is your guide. Turning complaints into consecutive change. Let's dive and decode the power of grievance rate. So, what is grievance? Let's see the definition first. A grievance is when an employee feels something is unfair or wrong at work. It could be about payment, treatment, working conditions, or anything else that makes them unhappy, even if they haven't spoken about it yet. So, a grievance is when an employee feels upset or unhappy about something at work. It could be about the salary not being fair, being treated badly by a manager or coworker, unsafe or uncomfortable working conditions, or anything that feels unfair or wrong, even if the employee doesn't say it out loud. That feeling of dissatisfaction is called grievance. Think of it like a silent complaint about bothering the employee that needs attention. What is grievance redressal? Let's see the definition first. Grievance redressal means solving those complaints. It's a system that helps employees raise issues and get fair solutions. So, grievance redressal is just a fancy way of saying let's fix the problem. When an employee feels something is unfair, like low pay, bad treatment, or unsafe working condition, they can raise a complaint. Grievance redressal is a system or a process that listens to the complaint and tries to solve it fairly. Steps in grievance redressal. So, here is how a company should handle grievances step by step. How companies solve employee complaints step by step. When an employee has a grievance, a complaint, or feeling that something is unfair, here is how the company should handle it. Talk to employee clearly. Start by explaining the situation to the employee. Let them know you understand their concern and you are here to help. Gather all the facts. Find out what happened, when happened, where it happened, and why. Get the full story before making any decisions. Review the issue. A special team called Grievance Committee looks at the complaint. They study the facts and listen both sides. Fourth point, check the severity and fairness. The team decides how serious the problem and whether the solution is fair. It is a small issue or a big one. Is the situation reasonable? No. Fifth point, take action, put the solution into practice, fix the problem. Don't just talk about it. And the sixth point is to follow up, check back later to make sure the issue is truly solved and hasn't come back. Make sure the employee feels satisfied and supported. So we have covered everything. Imagine if for example, imagine if a student had a problem with a grade. The teacher listens, checks the facts, talks to the principal, fixes the issue, and then makes sure the student is okay. That's grievous addressal in action. If this helps you understand how HR handles real world issues, give it a thumbs up and share it with your classmates or colleagues. Subscribe to Brain Fuel for more clear visual and practical lessons that make business concept easy to grab. Until next time, stay curious, stay empowered, and keep fueling your brain. See you in the next episode.